What's up, course creator? I teach entrepreneurs just like you how to create profitable online courses. Hi, my name is Krisha Sarah Bowen, and in this training, I want to show you exactly what I do to help my clients create profitable online courses. I know you already know how explosive the online course market is. You wouldn't be on this training if you weren't interested in creating your very own online course. Let me show you just how. Welcome back to your transformational online course. I am Krisha Sarah Bowen, and I want to teach you exactly how to create your next transformational online course. There's something I like to say, and I want to share it with you guys. If there is money in the industry being made, there is money to be made in the industry. So the first part of the course creation process is course validation. Now, I don't want you to develop a couch idea. You might say, Krisha, what is a couch idea? A couch idea is when you just sit on your couch, an idea comes to mind, and you begin to develop it without doing your course validation and your course research. The first step of your course process, of the transformational course process, is validation. In validation, I want you to look at what is happening in your industry and to ensure that you have a very strong, profitable course idea. Now, there are a couple places that I do this, but I want to show you probably my top 3 favorite places to do research, to do course validation. Let's begin. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So you can see before we get to Creative Live, I want to go to Amazon. Now, Amazon is a marketplace where we can find almost anything, and I know a lot of you, including me, shop on Amazon, but essentially it was first an online bookstore. One of the things about Amazon is that there are people on the road looking for solutions, and Amazon has a solution that your client might be looking for right now. What do I mean? Let's say someone needs motivation or inspiration, and you are a coach or an author or a speaker. This is what you do in your business. Now, your client ideally can solve this problem in various ways. They can solve this problem by listening to a podcast. They can look at YouTube videos. They could join a community. They could read a book. They can go to some spiritual institution, and they could also take your course. So essentially, there are usually 5 to 6 ways that your clients can solve the exact same problem that you are trying to solve. So now what we want to do is look at what is the competition. If there is money in the industry being made, there is money to be made in the industry. So we have to look at what is happening in the industry, and do I have a viable online course product? Now, my favorite place to do that, one of them is going to be Amazon. Let's go back to our screen share where I can show you. So you would see I put it on books, and I'm just doing a general search in terms of mindset. Now, there are a number of books that will come up when I do this research. What you are looking for essentially is books with reviews of over 500, and you're looking for books that are being sponsored. The books that are being sponsored means that someone created an ad. If someone created an ad, essentially it's a telltale sign that there's money being made in the industry because this person is spending money behind ads. When we look at the numbers in terms of how many people have bought this book, it could tell us a number of things, some of which I will show you. But it can show you that there is demand. Essentially, these are the number of people that have reviewed this book, but there are probably way more people that have bought the book and have not done a review. How many of you have bought products from Amazon and you did not do a review? Me, I'm so guilty. So we are looking for the people that went out and did a review on a book that is related to our topic. First thing I want you to do is to go and search to see what books are available on your topic and how many people have purchased this particular book. So I want you to look at a couple things here. This book is in 2007. This book is in 2021. So we see that there is still a lasting thread of people still consuming content around the topic of mindset. Now, essentially, once you click and you go into the book, you're going to also look for some other key information that I'm going to show you that's going to help you to now get great success with this particular product, right? When you scroll down, I want you to look at a couple things. We have to first identify what industry is this book popular in. So when we scroll down and we, just give me a second here. All right, we get to the product details, which is right above my head right here. You will see a couple things. You will see the rank in terms of bestseller. You would see this book is in personal finance, psychology and counseling, self-help. So essentially, if you are going in the mindset space, it means that your course has a great chance to stand in the categories of psychology and counseling, personal finance. If you are speaking of finance, it can stand in self-help books, and this gives you a key to the industry that you're also in. Now, your transformational online course is at the intersection of your skills, your knowledge, and the industry need. So you don't want to sit and just create an idea without validating that there is need for this particular product. Amazon is one of those places that I love to go to now do some course validation. I'm going to share with you the second place that I go, which is Creative Live. So when you go to creativelive.com, this is also another online course platform. I'm sticking with my team of mindset, and I'm going to put mindset in here. I want to see what classes are being created, what courses are being sold in the area of mindset, to see if it validates my actual idea. Remember, if there is money being made in the industry, there's money in the industry to be made. So let's look. So now the reviews look a little bit different, but this is not necessarily what you're looking for. This course has 4 reviews. So if you were going to talk about money mindset, now let's go into this particular course and see what we are looking for. Once this loads, we will now see how many people are buying this particular product. We see price point. Now, I'm not an advocate of this particular price point, but what I want to show you is 6,000 students have completed this particular product in terms of mindset. So even though we saw 4 reviews, we still see a great demand for a solution on this topic, because over 6,000 people have bought this particular course. So remember earlier when I said there are a number of solutions for clients with your pre-existing problem. Your solution is also on the road to all these other solutions. My job is to help you create one of the strongest solutions that transforms the lives of your clients, the people that you are called to serve. The next thing I want you to go ahead and do is that you can look at the actual outline. You can see exactly what is taught inside of this course, and this is a hack, guys. This is a hack to help you see what are the topics around mindset that is being discussed in the area of money. Now, finally, all powerful Google mindset courses. Now, this is going to now go all through the internet and give me a number of solutions that are on the road where my solution is actually serving. So now you can see a variety of mindset courses that do exist. Now, I think I've hammered this point into the ground about course validation, which is the first step of beginning to develop your online course. The next thing I want you to do for me is to go out and research your course topic. Go to Amazon, go to Creative Live, and go to Google and see if there is any discussion, any demand, and any need for your particular course idea. Once you found it, guess what? Jackpot! You are on the right road, creating the right course with a strong idea, And then we can move from validation to step 2, which is now information. So I'm excited to see what you come up with in terms of your validation. Share it with us inside of the course and let us know your next transformational course idea.